Hi Foodie Friends, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm coming at you with another vegan recipe that I'm so excited to share with you guys, and I know you guys are gonna love it. Today, we are making a vegan chocolate tart with chocolate mousse topped with some mixed berries, and honestly, it looks like it came straight out of a magazine. Before we get started, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more recipe videos from me, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Nicole and I love to make easy to follow recipes that are super yummy. So if that's your thing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on the bottom right corner of the screen right there. Yep, that one. But if you've been here before, welcome back to my channel. Today's recipe is going to be such a good one. You guys saw those intro shots, right? How beautiful. First of all, this tart is vegan, it's gluten-free, low sugar, and it's no bake. What? All right, so now that we're done with the ingredients list, let's get into the instructions. So let's start with our no bake crust. The first thing that we're going to need is a blender or a food processor, and I'm just gonna drop my nuts into here. In this video, I am using pecans and walnuts, but you can use any nut of your choice. Next, we are going to add in the rolled oats into the blender, followed by our shredded coconut. Now it is ready to blend. On my blender, I am going to be using the pulse setting, and you're going to continue to pulse until you get a grainy flour-like consistency. Once it's done, you're just going to transfer it into a bowl, and we're going to mix in our cocoa powder and our maple syrup or honey. Now, this step is completely optional, so you can continue mixing with your spatula, but for me, I actually find it easier and faster if I just go straight in there with my hands and I start combining the ingredients together. You know the crust will be ready when you get a really sticky and packed consistency. If you notice that while you're mixing that your crust is a little too dry and it's falling apart, go ahead and add in more maple syrup or honey until you get that packed consistency. Now that the crust is done, I'm going to be taking my 9-inch tart pan and I'm going to start pressing the crust into the pan. Make sure to press enough crust into the edges so we get that beautiful pattern on the outside. Now I'm going to go in there with a measuring cup and I'm going to start pressing the bottom of the crust just to make sure that the bottom is nice and smooth and even. And that is our crust, folks. How easy was that? So we're just going to chill this in the fridge for 30 minutes, and while that's chilling, we can start on our chocolate filling. Our chocolate filling today only has 2 ingredients, so it's super easy to make. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our can of coconut milk and we're going to pour it into a small saucepan, and we're going to heat this up on medium heat until you start to see the surface bubbling. Once our coconut milk is nice and hot, we're going to add in our package of chocolate chips, and we're going to whisk the chocolate into the milk until it's all combined. Once done, we are going to set this aside until it cools to room temperature. Once cooled, we can pour the filling straight into our tart crust. Don't be like me and make sure you mix the filling before you pour it in so you don't get any weird chunks of that film that has solidified on the top of the filling. Now, how shiny is that filling? I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that one. Now it is time to cool our tart so the chocolate solidifies. What I typically do is refrigerate the tart overnight until the chocolate is firm, or if you're in a rush and don't have much time, you can pop this into the freezer for 3 to 4 hours until the filling is firm. Once our tart is chilled, this is what it should look like. And now it's time for my favorite part, the toppings. Now this is where you have total creative freedom when it comes to your tart. You can pick any toppings you'd like, you can position them in any way. I am going to be using some mixed berries today. And then I got a little excited because I also found some almonds, rosemary, and pistachios, and I just had to add them. I have this weird control issue as a baker where I can just never throw things at random on top of anything. Everything needs to be placed with a purpose. Anyone else like that? Just me? Once you are satisfied with all of your toppings, your tart is ready to be sliced and served. This is probably the prettiest recipe I've recorded on my channel to date, so I'm super proud of that. This tart recipe is the perfect recipe for every occasion, like a cute summer picnic. This is also the recipe to make if you're trying to impress someone with your cooking and baking skills, because it actually looks like it's hard to make when it's really not. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more recipe videos from me. Have an idea on what I should make next? Comment them down below. Also, check out some of my other videos where I make some super yummy stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.